Senate Minority Whip Josh Stein joins us. Thank you, sir, for being on the show.
Thanks, Kelly.
You dealt with a super Republican majority last time. It continues, but what changes for the Democrats as you go forward with 2 years of experience in such a situation?
Nothing really changes. Our goals are the same, which is to try to implement the best policies we can for the state of North Carolina so that as a state we have a greater chance to succeed, we can grow economically, we can educate our kids, and continue to make this a wonderful place to be.
Where will Senate Democrats take the fight? What are your top issues?
Well, the issues that matter most to me and to my caucus members are making sure we have strong public schools. That means we need to improve our public schools. We need to reform the way we educate. Education has really too long been the model that was implemented in the early 20th century, where it's one teacher in front of a classroom, sort of an industrial standardized model. And we need to individualize education. And we have, with technology, the opportunity really for the first time to tailor each kid's education to what their skills are, what their abilities are, and what their weaknesses are. And we need to do that here. The one concern when I hear some folks talk about education reform is they're using that as an opportunity to punish the public schools and defund the public schools, and that is definitely something that Democrats will stand up and howl about.
I keep hearing tax reform is on the docket for this session. Tax reform could be anything from eliminating the income tax to changing the income tax, the sales tax. What are you hearing about that, and is that even a starter with the Democratic caucus?
Well, I do believe we need to modernize our tax code. This tax code, much like our school systems, were created in the early 20th century, and it was created to fit the economy of that time. Well, our economy is really different now, and our tax code needs to reflect the 21st century. So I want us to engage in some tax modernization. There are a number of proposals, as you have said, that are being considered, and I sort of have three tests that I will apply to any tax proposal. One is, does it position North Carolina to succeed economically? Is it going to help our economy grow? Two is, will it provide stable and adequate resources? And three is, will it be fair? You know, who's paying the taxes? And in particular, the one we've heard a lot about is the elimination of the personal income tax. And I am very concerned about a proposal like that as it applies to those three tests, because it's $10 billion, which is half of our fund.
It sounds to me like Republicans are talking reform, you're talking reform. So the debate is not about reform or not. It's going to be what kind of reform North Carolina experiences.
That's my hope. I believe that North Carolina is a fantastic state. Look where we are. We're the best state in the country to do business, have been for a decade and a half. We are thriving. We've got all kinds of new economic sectors growing in North Carolina. People are moving here. We're one of the fastest growing states. There is a lot that is great about this state, but there's a lot we can do better. And we look forward to having open doors, open ears to hearing Republican ideas. We hope that the Republicans do the same with us, because let's be honest, no party has a monopoly on good ideas.
Senator Stein, thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Kelly.